This is Joel Ekelöf from Soen.
This is Martin Lopez from Soen, and you're watching Chaoszine. All good. All good. We're in Finland doing some promo for our upcoming album, so tired but excited.
Always nice to be in Finland.
We started writing pretty much as soon as Memorial was done. We're writing all the time, so we're always preparing music, working on that. So it started just, we never stopped, so to speak.
Yeah, I think approximately 1 year from now, the whole thing started. It was in Örebro in Fascination Street, like a small industrial, like a bunker in an industrial area where you can do nothing except recording music, which suits us perfectly.
The thought behind the album was to just make the best possible music that we can, and I think by now we're mostly inspiring ourselves in our own music and just trying to get what we feel comfortable and what identifies us as a band, but just do it better and better. So I feel it's a very direct album, which was one of the goals that we had. And yes, I don't know, I can say that we are extremely happy about it.
Like taking the elements from Soen, like, and make them stretch it a bit more to the extreme. So like the heavier parts even more heavy, the mellow parts really great. Making it much more clear and more extreme in a way.
See, being progressive as the meaning for us is to be able to do whatever you feel you have to do to make your music better. It doesn't mean that you gotta have 17 riffs on every song. It just means to not have any boundaries on how you express yourself, and that we have done for sure. I think you still have a lot of what made Soen, and what we have been doing through our career, you can find in this album.
And it's in the details, so you have to be more focused as a progressive listener to find, the complexity behind, instead of just in your face.
The complexity on the simplicity, actually.
It's Soen themes. It's political. It's political without being too, more on a general basis, general level, and then also more honest. I think the Soen way is to write more honest stuff than themes and fairy tales.
Yeah, I think we base our lyrics on what we believe is common sense. But in today's environment, whatever you write that touches the ways of how society works, almost. People are very, very fast to put you on a political side and to actually choose side for you, and it's not about that. I think it's just about talking about the issues that we see in the world and that we feel that most of the people feel are unjust and unfair, and about uniting everyone who thinks that way.
Yeah, it's funny actually, because it's more today's environment that sort of makes it political. It's not. It's because it's not It's just that everyone wants it to be. Everything is so divided nowadays. So everyone is like searching for like, okay, so which side are you on? Like that.
Yeah.
But it's actually not really.
No, but that kind of disappeared in the world today. You cannot really choose to talk about unfairness without people really fast putting you in one side of the fence,
requesting you to take a stand. Like, okay, yeah.
And we do that somehow, but we just do it for ruling for the little people and the working class, which is the one that is being fucked as always. I would like that people to tell me what's more important to talk about, and then if I feel that it is more important, I maybe start writing about that. But I don't really see it.
Stefan Stenberg back in the band is like coming back to full circle with Soen, because he was a member for so many years and he's so compatible with the whole band as a team.
He's such an important part of our sound too, which that suddenly just disappeared. So our sound was different. I'm not saying it was worse, but it was very different. But having him back feels really home, and the album really feels stronger because of his way of playing and his groove and his way of understanding music. For me as a drummer, I really have a very good connection with him. We I don't know, we groove the same way. We understand rhythms and patterns and accents the same way, which makes which gives the band a foundation and a support that is a lot stronger.
Well, the obvious part is we're coming out with Reliance. So we're coming out with new songs. That means to us that it's something we have been waiting for a long time, to actually play these new songs. For us, it feels like Memorial has been around for 20 years. Even though it's been out for like 2.5 years or something, but it feels like a totally new thing coming out with a new album, and that's the best part.
Yeah, to pick up songs for a setlist is kind of complicated, because when you have this many albums, it's not only about playing the songs that people want to hear and the songs that we like. There's also got to be songs that feel good to play live. Some songs are just work live in ways that they weren't supposed to somehow. So is to try to build a show and something special and that people can connect with, and to reach a certain amount of tension that I think a Soen show needs to have. So it's a blessing and a curse to have this many songs.
Yeah, but it's also nice to think of that you build the show as a
theater.
A little bit like how the songs can be integrated to each other and build a story on its own.
Yeah.
So sometimes it might not just be like picking out the best of or whatever, but just actually choosing a song that fits into whatever story you want to tell at the moment. But it's hard. It's a lot of songs, and there is a lot of songs that you would like to play that you obviously have to leave out. So it's going to be released in January 16th, and I think the best thing to do is to go to the record store and buy an album. That's the old school way.
But you can also pre-order it if you're just too eager, or you can also buy it when we tour at our merch table.
That's pretty nice. Go to the show.
Yeah.
And buy the album at our show.
Yeah.
And we sign it, of course.
Yeah. And we will be here early. We will be touring Finland in March. All choices are good choices as long as you get it.